God. Okay. It'll get less loud when I get off the title screen, I think. So
Yeah, it quiets down after the title screen a little bit.
Let's get off immediately. Who's the new moderator? Is there a new moderator? I certainly didn't add one.
So just to...
I did update the stream info, right? I thought I did. But yeah, go ahead.
So just to update you on what happened in the previous game. Dr. Wily is evil, you stopped him.
Oh, okay. So yeah, let's, now that we're like 5 minutes into the stream and we've gotten the technical issues out of the way, let me explain what the fuck is going on here. So, this is Borax, and, this is the, like, patron reward, like, I gave you money, so I will make you do this thing that I want. And, so I'm playing Mega Man Battle Network 2, despite not having played the first or seen anything of it. This is a series that I never particularly cared about, and people have been bugging me to try for a while, so I guess they're kind of getting their wish. But, yeah, I'll play this for, like, probably an hour and a half, something like that. And then, probably drop it, never to return, unless it turns out to be, like, a newfound love of mine. But, we'll at least give it a shot, though.
Yeah, for those who may be new to, like, the Felftip server and don't know who I am, I was a moderator there for a while. Then I did stupid shit and got my position removed, and then I left.
And started your own server with blackjack and hookers.
Well, I already had the server, but, and for the days, like, before the Discord servers and shit like that, I actually ran the, original Big Dip on a Bus, Skype chat.
Oh, did you? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I'm Wrist Rocket Shot from back in the day.
Oh, okay.
So that probably explains a lot.
Alright, but yeah, let me go ahead and at least progress through this intro a little bit.
Probably wise.
Who am I? Forget me. Just like the Wily Wars would. I don't know.
This makes me think of, creator of Master of Time, Diop.
What was that from?
Like the statue in Eterna City.
ACD, excuse me.
It's all electricity puns.
Okay.
So you have, like, density for program density and things like that.
Mm. So, I saw in the chat that, like, Mega Man is, like, the spirit of the main character's dead brother or some shit. Like, what's the explanation behind that?
Basically, his brother died of a heart defect as, like, an infant, and they uploaded his data into a program and changed his DNA by 1% or something. And he's basically able to live on the internet.
Okay.
It's hard to explain.
So, whenever I see the Mega Man icon, it's just going to be basically his consciousness speaking to him, and no one else can hear that?
No, people around it can hear. Other people have net navis too, so.
Okay.
Because they speak through, like, basically a cell phone.
Okay. Also, I see Mega Man has upgraded to camel casing.
Yes.
Oh, shit. This song is in Dr. Wily's Revenge, I think.
Yeah, a lot of, that game used a lot of music from Battle Network, so.
Alright. Alright, so, first thing I have to do in any game is just fidget.
You can run, it's the same kind of controls as Pokemon.
Yeah,
so.
I kind of figured.
This is
Male?
very similar to Pokemon in general, actually.
Male. Oh my god, this guy's face. Oh.
Yeah, some of the sprites are pretty fucking ugly.
What the hell is this? So yeah, I'm not gonna remember any of this shit, so you'll just have to tell me what to do.
Okay, there is a tutorial coming up pretty soon after you talk to everybody.
Oh, here's just the clone of the other guy. And a third. Looks like an Arthur character. Like, I don't know what the hell this face is, but it certainly isn't human. This guy just looks like he has problems even without looking at the character portrait, so... Oh my god.
It's weird, they have some, like, somewhat realistic humans, and then...
This is basically... This is basically what I see as, like, what Japan thinks black people look like.
Yeah, he's just Oil Man. He has Guts Man, but he's just Oil Man.
Oil Man was from the PSP one, right? I never played that.
Yeah.
Oh yes, excellent plans.
So to run down all the main characters real quick, Lan is like Naruto.
It doesn't really help because I never watched that, but okay.
Annoying shonen anime protagonist.
Okay.
Male is girl. Dex is tough guy, and Yai is rich girl.
Have I
and
seen?
Yai is the one with the red dress.
Is he okay? Who just doesn't look female at all in the artwork? All right.
Yeah. You'll want to go around and check the desks in this room.
For the record, I'm barely paying attention to the chat, so if people are asking questions, I will probably not answering them.
I have the chat open, so if there's a question, I can look. So.
Okay. I got a chip for panel grab P. I'm so glad. You said just check all the desks?
Yeah, that was the only desk that has stuff in it. When you found
I mean, Capcom also loves Guts, man. They'd like to bring him back a lot.
Well, Dr. Wily obviously wants to have a rough night with Guts, man, so...
Oh. Okay, what am I forgetting to do?
Talk to the teacher.
Oh.
Oh no, never mind, talk to Vets. It's been a while since I've been through the start of this game.
What are these names? Wait. I wish I could rewind it. I think it spelled entrance really weird.
Oh god, did it?
It was like enterance.
Can somebody clip that? I need to see now.
Here, hold on. Yeah. Is that like...
Fuck.
Is that like the British spelling? Because that doesn't look right to me.
Because it isn't.
Anyway. Okay, let's leave.
Let's leave.
Well, I leave a building and I've suddenly exited through, like, an Old West saloon door. Sounds about right. And, okay, that's just... I read that as Nigby's at first. And...
I am forever calling Higsby Nigby from now on.
I mean, he's not even a real character. He's like he's like 3/5 of a character.
Yes.
And apparently we can't walk past trees. It's really so cool. Well, I found the elephant slide from Animal Crossing.
One thing I'm going to warn you, don't use speed up in battles.
Alright, also forehead
You will
kid.
seriously get fucked over if you do.
Well. Oh, also I see I'm a cool kid and I have skates.
He roller skates literally everywhere.
Alright. Oh.
There's nothing in there yet.
Alright, so yeah, just in the interest of avoiding bumbling around, if you want to, like, tell me where to go, that's fine. I'm not...
Go to the house with the blue roof.
This one?
With the guy outside of it. No, the blue roof. That one there. And...
More Dr. Wily's Revenge music.
In the bedroom. And here's Mama Luigi.
Now, what was I gonna ask you? No. But is there volcano bake meat?
From other volcano bake meat.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Well, if you think about it, everything has a jack in port. You just need to figure it out. And Duo's on the wall.
Oh, sure enough, he is. And there's...
Duo is in this series, actually. He's like a cosmic destroyer.
Alright.
Who judges people for their sins.
I'm also noticing a soccer ball outside, clearly a reference to Mega Man Soccer.
Yes.
So, we started vacation, like, summer vacation, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get it either. I remember when I graduated high school, you want to go up to the blue thing with the dots on it?
Yeah, I figured. I was just looking around. Wait,
Okay.
what are we in trouble for? Oh, good job.
I remember when I graduated high school, they gave me my diploma, and then the teacher, like, 2 days later, sent me an email that said, oh, by the way, you still have to do some schoolwork because you didn't get it done. I'm like, fuck you, no, I'm done, I graduated.
Meanwhile, in a completely different game.
Pay close attention during this tutorial. It's seriously, like, fucking invaluable.
Okay.
If you've never played this game before, so...
Alright, let's see what we're doing here.
So basically, these, they're called battle chips. Basically, they're, single-use Pokemon moves, if that makes any sense.
It does. I'm trying to think if I think I've played, or at least seen games with a similar system. I'm trying to think what they would be offhand, but, I know that Baton Kaidos kind of does that. I didn't play that one, but I saw a little bit of it. But,
Yeah, it's kind of like Baton Kaidos. And I should mention to anyone wondering why we skipped the first game. The first game, the internet area is...
Oh yeah, Color Splash.
Looks completely the fucking same everywhere. There is no difference, and all the stream would be just aimless fumbling around, because I played the first game, I don't know where to go in it, so...
Alright.
Because, like I said, everything looks the same.
Yeah. Looks so goddamn much like the same.
Yes. I would choose, yeah, the cannons.
Yeah, because it does 40 and they have 40 HP, so...
Yeah. I'm not gonna babysit you through everything, of course, because I don't believe in that, but...
Yeah, I mean, for this kind of thing, I honestly don't mind it, because, like, if I'm just bumbling around and not paying attention to the tutorial and fucking up, then, like, feel free to tell me, but...
Yeah, I will.
The automatic Mega Stir. Weak but handy.
The Mega Buster is really, really shitty at the start.
Alright.
Just so you're aware. You get to fire it, like, once, maybe, every second.
Hmm.
Well, I see the cats took off towards the stairwell. That means my girlfriend must be home.
Oh, alright.
Yep.
Okay, so I almost paid attention to some of that.
You press the B button to use your chip.
Yeah, it said, like, you can press L to run, I think. I didn't see what all the other buttons
Not
did.
during the tutorial. You press L to run, when the thing up there that's flashing and says custom is actually flashing,
Custom.
then, you can get more chips. Hi. Right, A is the chips.
Oh, am I not supposed to be doing it this way?
You can do it that way, but it's going to take forever.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
That was pretty good. Good job. You did not follow the directions.
Yeah, that did seem very tedious and drawn out. So I figured I was doing something wrong, but whatever.
Not good enough. F minus minus.
What is this noise?
Oh, that's just trying to get your attention.
It's failing.
Excellent.
That's a good point, Mega Man. Okay. And it's already lost me.
So basically, if you have
So I like things with matching letters I can use together, but
yeah, things with matching letters or an asterisk you can match together.
okay.
And
So
things that are the same chip that don't have matching letters you can also use together. So say you had two cannons, a cannon A and a cannon D, you could use both of those.
okay. So. Do the letters signify anything, or are they just ways to like? Are they only for like combining?
They do signify something, but not yet. Certain chips you can combine to use a super attack. So say you have a sword, a wide sword, and a long sword. You can get a really powerful attack called the Program Advance. It does like 400 damage.
Alright.
And it's the same thing for cannon A, B, and C. So
area grab. Steal the farthest left square from their side. Okay.
That's kind of a bad description of what it does.
I think okay, so I think last time I was only moving up and down and didn't realize I could move left and right, so I think I see
move
worse.
in all directions.
Okay.
So.
Alright, so we steal the space and then
You want to go all the way for a wide sword.
then I just wait for the thing to refill and then I can do it again? No?
Yep, LRR though.
Oh, I pick a different one, okay. Alrighty.
I see somebody in the chat said, "The anime."
Okay. Almost done class. They couldn't fit that comma in there.
Yeah, the later games get really weird with that because they try to give all like important things limit of 8 characters for their names. So you'll have, say, Proto Man, and it'll be like Pertman.
I think Proto Man would be 8 characters anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that. It's
okay, so for the record, I'm not reading this. So 3.
Okay, so what she's saying is to use all 3 of those recovers and select them.
Because they have the same icon?
Yeah, because they're the same style of chip.
Okay.
And then you'll hit add. I have been given a cat. Welcome home. You're live, say something dumb. I mean, you're not wrong.
Whoever said you can charge the Mega Buster by holding B was not correct, apparently.
Yeah, you need to get what's called a power-up before you can charge it. So now you have a shitload more chips due to the add function.
Alright.
And it's very useful if you're trying to get a program advance. So.
Shit like this just, I'm really bad at wrapping my mind around RPG mechanics half the time, but alright.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit tricky to learn, but it's not unlike Xenoblade levels of tricky or anything, so. So for that bomb, you'll want to go to the very middle and throw it.
I guess I got lucky on that one then.
Yeah, because that hits, I think 3 panels out. And the bombs are kind of shitty, so once you get better chips, I recommend replacing them right away. So, now you'll want to leave.
I like how just the inside of the PC is just a bunch of spinning coins.
Yes. I like how that echoed perfectly on your end.
Okay.
So if you defeat enemies fast enough, you can actually get their chip. Which you'll probably see here.
Shockwave.
Shockwave is not the greatest. They were better in the first game when they did 60 damage.
So, do I want to be exploring here, or do I just go back? Because you said I had to leave.
If you leave, there's, like, other shit you can do around the town, but it's not really important. I would not recommend using the swords because they have a really shitty range without an area seal.
Okay.
What I would do is I would get rid of, I would select the swords but use add.
Oh, and that, like, gets rid of them and gives you 2 new ones?
No, it gives you, like, 5 new ones.
And then I have to wait for the bar to fill up to get the new ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you have enough cannons to quickly finish them off, so.
Okay, I'm kind of understanding that.
The chip that had a pickaxe icon, what that does is it breaks the panel on the enemy side.
So it makes them not be able to move as much. Okay.
Yeah, and it's very easy to exploit those Metar enemies with it.
I like these
The
trees.
shockwaves can't go over the holes. Yeah, the trees are pretty great.
Okay.
Blue mystery data doesn't respawn. Green mystery data does. So if you find green mystery data, save state by it, and save scum until it gives you something really good. Alright, so this is another situation where I would either just use a cannon or add.
Yeah, I'll just do that and then see what I have on the next turn.
Yeah.
I assume some asshole has done a, like, Buster-only run of this.
Yeah, probably. I know at least that there's no damage runs of this that exist. And some of the bosses in these games are fucking insane, so... That guy will sell you stuff.
I disagree.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know.
This is fair enough.
And I screwed the pooch on that one.
Oh, now he can't move up there, and that one in the back can't attack you.
Oh,
If you
can't he
stand
now?
in front of the broken panel. Well,
Eh,
now he can, but...
Yeah. Okay, so... Yeah, when I was trying to understand the chip mechanics at first, I was a little bit confused by it, but I think I basically get the gist of how it works now. It seems like I thought it was a lot more strict than it actually is, because it's like, if I don't pick the exact right stuff, I can just wait to pick new ones anyway, so...
Yeah, and once you start getting more asterisk code chips, then it really, really opens up. And remember, you can run from battles, but the success rate, for some reason, is based on your HP.
Okay.
So if you have a lot of HP upgrades, you'll be able to run easier, but right now I doubt you really would. God, what comic was that had the attack miss because his speed was too low or something?
That was in Kid Rad.
Okay, I thought that's what that was.
Yeah, it was, they were trying to run from the, well, no, I don't think it was that they couldn't run. It was just they were fighting basically the hero character from Final Legacy, and Rad had the lowest speed in the party, and that was, like, tied to accuracy, so his attacks basically had a very low chance of hitting, and they were just kind of screwed. So
it was like a Gen 1 critical hit, almost.
Alright, so you said, like, saves coming? Oh, never mind. Oh, suddenly bunny.
Viruses, I'd use that chip that says F, because those bunny viruses are pretty dangerous.
Oh, okay.
And that F chip is basically a automatic escape. So I'd save state here and just reload till it gives you something good.
I'm assuming that's not good.
That's not as good. You can get 2,000 from that, so. No. No.
Yeah, it's like I have no idea what's good, so.
No.
I'll give it like 3 more chances. Good enough.
That's one of the higher end rewards you can get from that. Eventually you'll get a... You definitely won't get it tonight, but eventually you'll get a chip trader and you can really, really break the game with that fucking thing.
Okay, I kind of want to see how bad these rabbits are.
So, how they work, they have a pretty readable pattern once you get used to it. They'll move 4 times, and then they'll shoot a paralyzing ring at you.
Okay, or I could just kill it immediately with this, but I'll let it do its thing. Okay. And I missed. I am good at the game.
The later versions of those bunnies, and I mean like palette swaps later on, those things are fast. Like, you barely get a chance to dodge them at all.
Alright, so what do you recommend I do? Because I don't know if I'm actually supposed to just be exploring this area, or if I have somewhere to be.
You're able to explore this area right now. There's blue shit back there.
I thought it was on like a higher layer.
Behind the sign.
Hmm?
There's also blue shit behind that sign. There's some collectibles in this game that are hidden in incredibly bullshitty spots.
That's always good.
Mm-hmm. They'll be like under ramps, and you literally can't see them unless you bump into them. Use that, never mind. There's a chip on there that's asterisk code and it says +10.
Oh, I always forget that you can mix those.
Okay, that's an attack up, and those are really useful early game. So. You got a full custom gauge?
Oh, well, whatever, it's almost done.
Yeah. So, the way getting chips from enemies works is if you can beat them quickly without taking damage, you'll get their chip. And it's the same eventually when you can encounter bosses, so.
So what are these... what am I actually collecting? Because I thought the chips were basically randomized at the start of every battle.
They are, but you have your chip folder if you go into the pause menu.
Oh, okay.
And this lets you change around which chips appear. So, for example, I'd recommend getting rid of some of your recovery chips, because they are...
Oh, so it's like a deck of cards that it's picking from?
Useless. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I'd recommend getting rid of the L codes, because you don't have anything else that's coded L. So, except for the wide sword, but that didn't really go together.
So wait, how do I take them out? Just A, or...?
Okay, you press A over them. And then you have your other chips.
Wait, what?
You'll want to go down to that. Why the fuck am I pointing at the screen? And then you can put that shockwave in there and you'll get a new attack.
Okay. So you said get rid of the Recuv 10, or...?
As far as the other chips you have right now, I wouldn't bother getting rid of the other ones, because they're pretty useless.
Okay.
Panel out is useless, panel grab is useless when you have area steal, and guard is chip trader fodder, so...
Gotcha.
There's nothing up in this area yet.
Okay.
So you'll want to go back the way you came, on that blue path there. There's blue mystery data up there, and if I recall, it's something good.
Alright.
It's okay, I guess. It has the same code as your sword chips anyway, so... I'd recommend getting rid of another, either of the recovery or your escape chip for it.
Alright. I will try it out then.
So what I would do is wait till that Metar gets in the middle and then use the cross gun, because that hits the 4 panels in the corner.
And the center?
And the center, yeah.
Okay.
Basically, from whatever it hits, it will hit the 4 diagonal panels.
Where do I have to stand to aim it?
Anywhere.
Okay.
Just as long as it hits the Metar. Or the bunny, it doesn't really matter, but...
Okay, gotcha.
So, probably right where you are, actually.
Alright. Didn't seem like it actually damaged the bunny. I think it might have moved.
Yeah, it just moved with weird timing.
Is this one like just a rant? Like you have to be right in front of them to do it, or?
No, it's the same attack that the Metar uses.
Okay.
So, like, it doesn't go over pits, but it goes through stuff.
God damn it.
And
Oh, and he was a dumbass. All right.
yeah, that kind of lingers for a while, and if you're lucky, you can actually get multiple hits with it. But that's only if you really know what the hell you're doing, which neither of us really do. So.
Well, I know I certainly don't.
I don't either.
Good.
So this appears to be downtime. I will tell one of my shitty work stories now.
Go for it.
So, for those uninitiated, I mean, like, the 50 of you probably watching that don't ever talk to me because I only really talk to Kif, and that's it. But, I work at a deli, and this deli serves fried chicken. For some fucking reason. And they have this sale that's been going on indefinitely, as far as I know. It was on before I started there, and it's still fucking going.
By the way, am I heading anywhere in particular, or?
Go on that teleporter there. And then talk to the dude. And buy that HP memory.
Okay.
You have now permanently increased your HP.
Okay, that is good.
And that's all I really recommend getting here for now. As I was saying, I work for a deli and they serve fried chicken, and people get really fucking mad when we don't have chicken. Like, really fucking
Yeah, I mean, they sell fried chicken at the Walmart deli, and I've gotten stuff there a few times, and like there'll be times where we go there specifically like to do shopping, and then like to also bring home chicken because that's like just what we feel like having, and sometimes they'll have it and it's like 2 hours old and kind of shitty, and it's like,
Yeah.
It's like you can wait or you can just not get it. But I mean, I'm not gonna yell at them for it because that's stupid.
Yeah, I remember on my 3rd day there, and it's not a Walmart deli, it's a Kroger deli, but on my 3rd day there was a guy who came in, and they used to have a fish fry apparently that they did some days of the week, and the guy asked for it, and I told him, oh, well, we don't have that right now because reasons, and he was going off on me like, you've always had this fish fry.
Yeah, and it's your fault that it's gone.
Yeah, it's your fault that it's gone. I'm like, sir, I've been here for 3 days. I don't know what the hell's going on. And then he kind of backed up a little bit, but...
No, I mean, I do mean fried chicken. Like, they have rotisserie chickens too, but they have fried chicken.
Yeah, we also have rotisserie chickens at the place I work at, and that's the one that people get mad about. They take an hour to cook, and people think we get them in pre-cooked. No, we cook them from raw. So, we always have to put 12, sometimes 16, sometimes even 24 in the oven at a time. And,
Have I checked everything
my
up
God.
here? I feel like I've checked everything up here.
Yeah, you pretty much have. You still have to go that way, though, I think.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Like, I still don't know, like, does this game kind of alternate between doing stuff here and then doing stuff in the real world, or am I pretty much just going to be here for a long time?
It does alternate fairly frequently.
Okay. Is it obvious when you're supposed to, or...?
Yeah, they'll usually tell you. I should warn you that later on in the game, meaning nothing we'll get to tonight, but, later on there are some pixel hunts, but they're not entirely terrible.
Oh boy.
Because people usually say, hey, this thing is here. Hey, this thing is there. There's a thing under that ramp.
There was. It was a random encounter. And there's a white thing.
Okay, I would, get rid of that thing with 100 HP first. Because those will destroy your panels.
Alright.
So what they do is they jump twice. And then they come over to your side and do that. Well, it's usually twice. Sometimes they're dicks and they jump after, one jump, but,
Damn it. He's trying to take out the entire foothold.
Yes. What is that from?
Sonic 06.
The only thing I really remember about Sonic 06 is, Silver getting roundhouse kicked and Sonic fucking dies.
Silver getting roundhouse kicked is the best.
I fucking love the roundhouse kick.
It is pretty good.
Those bug frags you're picking up are, for all intents and purposes, useless, but they're for a thing later.
Alright.
But as I was saying, very disjointed thing here, but the rotisserie chicken, if we run out, we're guaranteed to have it until 7 p.m. And if we don't have it, people can get a free one.
Ugh.
And, the management does not like it when you have to give out a free chicken.
Well, then why the fuck do they have that rule?
That's what I question. Why the fuck do they have it? It's a corporate place, so corporate mandates it.
I mean, I understand that, but yeah, it's just, ugh.
But, and I don't think, like, giving out a $7 chicken is going to affect, a multi-million-dollar company in any way whatsoever.
You can't go unless you have an A license or a very strong.
But, my favorite thing is, like, the amount of food we throw away at that deli is fucking ridiculous. Like, I threw away easily $300 worth of food a day.
Damn.
So, and giving out a free $7.50 chicken. I think throwing out that amount of food is a bigger issue than that, personally.
Yeah, the problem with that, it's extremely wasteful, and I stopped basically throwing out food at the Pizza Hut, whenever... under old management, they were, super strict about, basically we have a certain amount of dough for each day that they prepare the night before, and it's usually good for 2 days. And so everything's supposed to have, dates on it, and you're supposed to throw it out when it expires. But really, it's not even that it goes bad at the expiration date, it's just that it's, not as... It doesn't rise as much, it's, slightly... doesn't look as good. But it's still perfectly edible, and so, under old management, they would be pretty strict about it, but, the new people do not give a fuck, so, I do not throw anything away, and,
With those, Attack Plus chips, you'll want to, use the chip you're going to attack with, and then the Attack Plus.
Oh?
Yeah, it's kind of really weird.
I'm trying to wait until this asshole moves so I can shoot the one in the back, but it didn't seem to be happening.
Yeah, those Metars will, move up to the column that you're on. Holy shit, someone actually got use out of a recovery chip.
Well, yeah, because I suck and I keep getting hit.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess. Well, I told this story yesterday during the Mega Man stream.
Yeah, the one with the cheese.
Yeah, the one with the fucking cheese. Cheese, you're an asshole. Okay, no. Somebody came in and they asked for 3 pounds of white American cheese. Okay, you know, that's no problem at all.
It's a little stupid, but nobody.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. But so I open up the cheese and I start cutting it, and I finish the whole 3 pounds of cheese, and it's like 100 slices of the shit. So my arm is fucking hurting, and this lady that asked for it was kind of just off bumbling around doing other stuff while I was cutting it, and she comes over and says, "Oh, well, you
can you
just
like
left it
can you
in
like
a
give me a
big
hint where to go here? Because I'm just wandering. Like,
Okay, you'll want to stay in this area and go back the way you came."
but yeah, go ahead though.
Okay, so she was just kind of off bumbling around doing other things, and she comes back after I have everything caught up for her and packaged and labeled and everything, and she says, "Oh, well, you could have just left it in a big chunk, and I'd have been okay with that." It's like, you fucking asshole.
Yeah.
And I had like 5 other people waiting for shit, so now I look like a slow fuckwad while I'm waiting for this.
Speaking of being a slow fuckwad, here's me just. Yeah.
This is a good question, Ultima.
Well, are we playing Sonic Labyrinth? I don't actually know what that is. So going back this way.
It's a really shitty Game Gear Sonic game. It's kind of like the same isometric perspective as this game. Remember, you can run from battles too.
Oh, okay.
With the L button on the custom window when you're picking your chips out.
Okay.
So you want to go not the dead end?
Yeah. I think I was over here and
You
it.
want to go down from here?
Yeah.
And yeah, you want to take that teleporter.
Ooh, now we've got different rotating logos.
Yes. Mega Man is now Late Man.
I see.
And from this point on in the game, he's just referred to as Late Man. Like when you steal from the shop in Link's Awakening.
What were you doing? I mean, I got lost.
Sorry.
Okay, so her helmet is just a C left and a C down button from an N64 controller.
God, it fucking is. I didn't notice that.
Yeehaw.
Guts Man is now Arthur Morgan.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
There you go.
Howdy, mister.
Hey, look, I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Okay, now. Alright, so they're like, alright, we're gonna go to the thing, and we're gonna do the thing, it's gonna be cool, and now they're gone,
You'll want
and...
to go up.
Okay. Hold on, I'm trying to get comfortable here.
I know you've got your fair share of annoying repeating customers at Pizza Hut.
What do you mean? Like, just
Like
people who
are
are...
cheese lady and people like that.
Yeah.
We have a guy who comes in at least once a week, and he orders 1.25 pounds of chicken and gravy.
How very specific.
And he means 1.25. You do not go over 1.25. If you go over 1.25, this guy will get so fucking mad he'll even ask you to call a manager.
Sounds like a great guy.
Yeah, he's kind of an asshole.
Rivages. Okay, so where do I take this exam?
You'll want to talk to the green guy.
Okay.
Oh, there's a character in this game that's just Pepe.
Oh, good.
You probably won't see it this time, but he's there. So now you have to leave and explore all those areas you just came from.
Oh.
It's really obvious what you have to do, though, so... Yeah, the roll chip, once you get it, is kind of useless. I mean, it's good for a quick 60 damage, but yeah, you'll want to go up there. And all the way to the end of this area.
We just glide.
That's like shit you can do in Tales of Symphonia by rapidly pushing the B button.
Yeah. And, like, Luigi's Mansion.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that in Luigi's Mansion.
I don't think he glides, but he has a very stupid animation if you just, like, tap the direction instead of... Or, I don't remember if you tap a direction or if you, like, just keep pressing A or something. It's something stupid like that.
Shockwave is very useful here.
Okay.
Because it'll go through that first scan and then potentially hit the bunny behind it.
Nope. But yeah, I'm also a fan of the, like, alternating between the sneak walk and the running animation in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And it's funny you mentioned sneak walk because there's actually a thing you can get in this game that's called that.
Oh, alright then.
It's basically a repel. Later, Ultima.
Well, this is my new mode of transport. Yeah!
What was I going to say? The sliding there reminds me of jumping in Xenoblade Chronicles while playing as Fiora.
I don't remember her jump. I remember Shulk's jump just being stupid in general, but I don't remember what hers was.
Fiora's sounds like she's taking a giant shit.
Oh, okay.
She kind of goes,
So, I got a chip. I assume I go back now.
That's the thing you need for this quest. So, now what you have to do is you need to go back to the first area.
I'm gonna just... This is just how I walk now. No. It's a little bit slower, but it's worth it because of the stupidity.
Ha!
The sword only hits one square in front of you, right?
Yeah, but you have an area seal, so use that and then use sword. That'll kill that first cannon there. Actually, no, use, wait, never mind. Too late now.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Wait, the sword... Did I get, like, hit the second that I used it and it, like, got et?
Yeah, that's some bullshit that this game likes to pull.
I like when things get et.
I'll tell you now, I'll use the attack second, remember?
Yeah.
I'll warn you right now that Quickman is in this game, and he is an asshole.
It seems fitting.
Yeah.
Finally, Quickman. He's kind of a dick, man. Use crash bombs and you're good. So am I just looking for all those, like, red floppies then, or...?
Yeah, there aren't any red ones in this area. You'll have to go back to the very first one. Where you entered, basically. I would highly recommend using speed up for wandering around on the net. Yeah. Oh god, we have to see what the sliding.
It wouldn't work because you have to tap B
right.
rapidly, so.
Oh, okay, yeah, that would. Yeah, that'd kind of be shitty.
Oh. Yeah, I see very much now why you don't want to speed up in the battles. It's not the kind of RPG battle that you can speed up in.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get different code from cannons through these. I worded that very weirdly.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what you said, but
So,
it sounded like words.
you get a E code for the cannons, and that'll let you do a really powerful attack if you have an A, B, and C. So.
Oh, alright.
There's a dead end pathway in this area that has the next data. It's back where you just came from.
Oh.
Yep.
Alright, can we run from the immobile turrets? Surprisingly, yes.
Later on, there is a very powerful enemy there. Well, not very powerful, just like mildly so, I guess. Why can I always talk fucking normally whenever I'm not on a video record? That was pretty good.
When in doubt, just do a bunch of bullshit. Okay, so back this way then.
No.
Oh, did I fuck?
Yeah, you kind of fucked.
Did
Well,
leaving
you're
like
not
reset the
really
area or?
No, you didn't reset the area.
Okay.
You still have the shit you just picked up. So you want to go back to the square area now?
I don't know where that is.
It's the one that you spent like 20 minutes looking for. Where you first got the,
So when you said that, I want to just make it clear, like, when you said that the first game is extremely maze-like and you don't know where to go, I feel like this is extremely maze-like, so I can't imagine what the fuck the first game looks like.
The first game, all the backgrounds, like you see that shade of pink on the platforms there? All the backgrounds have that same shade, and all the pathways look the same.
Oh.
So there's absolutely nothing to differentiate between where you've been previously and where you haven't.
Do I want to be going
so you
here?
want to go right?
So, the later games in this series started turning into, like, Pokemon versions, right? Because I seem to remember having, like, Mega Man Battle Network 4 Red Sun or some bullshit, like, that we just kind of acquired from a garage sale or something.
Yeah, they did, and thankfully you got the better version of that game. But,
So why did they...
It started with,
Why did they feel the need to start splitting them? Like...
money.
Okay, fair enough.
So you want to go down here? Then into that teleporter? And then just back up again. But no, the blue version of Battle Network 4 has a scenario with Woodman that if you play it on a DS or emulated, it can actually ruin your game.
Oh, good.
Like, completely destroy it. You can't even access the title screen.
What the fuck?
So this guy, sneak run, he sells stuff like that. I would recommend getting a couple mini energies from him. Just because they might be useful for you to have. You can carry up to 4.
Are they heals, or what do they do?
Yeah, they're heals you can use outside of battle.
Okay.
The unlocker is completely useless right now, and sneak run is also kind of useless at the moment. This guy should have another HP power-up.
Oh, can't get it though.
From him, I would recommend, not buying anything at the moment. You want to talk to Greenman here.
Okay. I didn't realize there was only 2.
Yeah, I didn't realize that the first time I played this either. So what this does is it lets you choose a chip that you always start the battle with, no matter what.
How do I look at the... Oh, never mind. What a good message.
So what I would recommend doing now is jacking out, because some stuff just opened up, I believe. Oh wait, no, go talk to Gutsman first.
Man, that, the lore.
It's on the levels of Kirby lore. Dark Souls? Pfft, fuck that.
Okay, so I don't need to do anything else here?
No, I would jack out, because I think there's shit to do now. Yeah.
Glide, glide. What even is this sentence? Wait, it's Yai's Navi glide glide. Oh, okay. That did not make sense to me at first. I get it now.
That's like 3 different sentences in one text block, and it's really badly formatted.
Oh. What?
So this Glide Navi is the only legend character in this game.
The fuck is this conversation?
Yai is rich, then that's the joke. Basically, somebody came in and fucked with their ventilation system and is releasing, like, knockout gas.
Or monoxide puff gas, but okay.
Yes. Okay, so now what you can do is completely fucking ignore this.
Okay.
Check the doghouse.
Oh, okay. Oh.
And there is stuff in here.
Mm-hmm. So I imagine I should like, if I was going to be playing this long term, a thing that I should probably be doing when I actually, like, whenever I finish a battle or get an item like that, I basically want to manage my chips to, like, make sure I actually have, like, a good loadout.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Take care of that virus that says fishy first. They'll get in line with you and then charge. And they actually drop a really good chip for this early game.
Okay.
It does 90 damage, so...
Wow, what garbage, okay.
Yeah, the early parts of these games can be kind of fucking bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. Those cannons only aim in the same row, so it's actually safe to speed up here if you're not in line with it. So this game is giving me the urge to say, or at least a reason to say, on your mark, get set, you're going surfing on the internet.
I don't know if I've ever actually seen that, but I've heard it before.
Yeah, Dad installed us all on the computer and he completely fucked everything up.
Oh wait, yeah, I think I've seen the YouTube poop. I don't know if I got. Yeah, I think I saw it like once. Man, this is
Mr. President, my friends Lisa and Andrew came over and drew a penis. I fucking love that video.
So, I'm noticing that this area is very small and has nothing in it.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing about these little areas. They're just good for getting, like, a couple of collectibles, and that's it. And there is a lot of random shit you can, like, enter in this game. You actually enter a bear at one point.
You enter a bear? Is this the bear here?
It's a robotic bear, but...
Okay, so I'm not seeing anything else in here.
Here.
Alright.
Unless you want to get a chip from that fishy virus, but...
I guess.
It's always recommended to go into the custom menu as soon as you have the opportunity to.
Yeah.
At least most of the time.
Yeah.
That's why I said you'll probably want to get rid of those bombs, because they're really only good for stationary targets.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some you can get that, like, hit in a wider radius, but they're still not very useful.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm out of this place.
If you want to progress, go to, the big house, the yellow one.
Where someone is in a bath.
Yeah, pretty much.
I still don't understand what the risk here is. I'm a little confused by what's going on.
Apparently there's, like, knockout gas that's been released in there. Talk to Mail. Oh, wait, she
Doc.
gives you something at some point, but... So you want to go straight down the hallway here.
The actual fuck.
Now he can see the poo gas.
Yay.
Because of some bullshit Mega Man pulled. You'll want to put that in your folder, because that is very useful.
Alright, so let's get rid of the mini-bombs, because they suck ass.
Basically what that does is it goes to the nearest enemy and attacks it and heals you at the same time. So it's an easy 60 damage.
Is there a way to, like,
if you want...
organize these? Okay, I think with L.
Yeah. No, you use select.
Oh, just to, like, switch place, or...
No, that's
Shit,
your
what did I
default
do?
chip, and you just remove that one.
Good. I mean, the V-gun is kind of not that amazing anyway.
Zap rings aren't very useful either.
Well, we got it now
But
anyway.
I mean, if you want to have one, I'm
No,
not going to stop.
I'm still trying to figure out what the controls are.
Oh, okay.
Cannon's fine. Oh, can't have full. Okay. I guess most of
It
this
might
is
actually
kind of
be
bullshit.
worthwhile to have that zap ring for the boss.
Yeah. Alright, so I gotta find out what happens if I go in the gas. Oh, you just can't. Good. Alright.
What was
Also,
that?
oh, that's a dog, my good sir. No. It's just
okay.
alternate save.
Thank you. This was valuable information.
Wait, what? Why? Why does everything have a
My
port?
is that the jack-in port is in that statue stick, and it's frottage.
Uh-huh.
Or rather, docking, or whatever the hell it's called.
The water-powered gas heater.
Steam from the steamed clams.
This game is really weird.
It really is. The later ones aren't much better, as far as weirdness goes. So, I'm a fan of this area.
We're walking on a super puffy cloud.
So those gas puffs will blow you forward. And if you time it right, you can actually get behind them.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I don't know why I always do that. It's not even funny.
I don't know why I find it funny.
Because we are both simpletons.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cano Dumb is a good name for a thing.
It actively reflects how they fight, which is interesting. Because they can only hit the same roll that you're on.
Yeah.
In the first game, if you got out of range of the cursor that they shoot out, they couldn't even hit you. So, like, even if you were on the same roll. The first game was fucking shitty, though, so...
Apparently I may enjoy Battle Network 5 due to the tactical gimmick. Do you know what that means?
There's like a tactical strategy part of that game. I personally don't care for it, though.
I mean, knowing what I usually care for in games, I'm not sure why that sounds like something I would like, but I guess it depends.
Basically, think Fire Emblem, but with this battle system.
Because I'm such a big fan of that series.
Shitty. Yeah, I did just say Fire Emblem is shitty. Fight me. Is Mega Man Battle Network 2 a sequel to Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge Director's Cut?
Yes.
Yes.
So is BA3. BA3 is simultaneously a sequel to every game that's ever been made. Including BA4.
Yes. And the quests that I have made literally one screen on and fucked with the soundtrack and literally nothing else.
Okay. And also Stick.
Yes.
I liked Stick.
I like, Colliding Our Reeling.
Colliding Our Reeling is pretty good. I preferred Knowingest to Jade Drawbridges, but they're both pretty great. The fuck is this thing?
You can get a better bomb chip from that thing. What that does
What does Roll do again?
Shoots,
she heals you and attacks, right?
Yeah, she does 60 damage to the closest enemy and then heals you.
Alright.
What this thing does is it shoots out a cannonball that explodes in a vertical line. So if you stay in the middle on the back row and just move up, or on the top or bottom of the back row and just move up, then you can't really do anything. Oh, fucking Battle Network 4.5.
Is that actually what it's called? Turned the Cyber Knob.
They put cyber in front of fucking everything in this game. But, Battle Network 4.5 is basically a, Tomodachi.
Uh-oh.
So...
In what way?
That you have, your own net Navi that you can choose. So you have, like, Guts Man and Mega Man and Roll and all those characters and then some other ones.
See, when you say that it's like Tomodachi, all I can think of is, like, a bunch of Mega Man characters living in an apartment complex, like, asking you to, like, buy them new clothes and, like, having rap battles.
I want to ask Sponge out, but I'm not sure if you reciprocate.
Except nobody would ever ask out Sponge.
Right, I never really got too into his Tomodachi stuff.
I'd like some meatloaf. There was never actually a point in that series where anyone says, I'd like some meatloaf, but, like, me and Joel will always say that. And that voice was specifically for Tingle. Tingle Montgomery, because that, you know that's his name. Oh, good.
Good, you just destroyed your own battlefield.
I thought that was the frickin' Meteor attack.
No, No, panel outs. I don't know, I'm such a fucking giggly mood today. The panel outs don't really do much of anything. They're just kind of there.
Who likes clown jobs in the morning?
Oh, you fucking know I would go for a clown job in them. Who likes a big bopper in the morning? We're going to give cakes to homeless people and then step on them.
I still have no idea what the fuck that came from. I mean, I know where it came from, but I don't know what the hell Vinny was thinking when he said it.
I heard it in the morning, and that was good.
Yeah.
And here, Dex is just clipping into the floor.
I mean, when the cloud disappeared, his legs were invisible for about half of a second, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, I saw that. That was weird. Johnny cocksucker in the morning. Big asshole in the morning.
Hey, folks, this is Radio Voice Tim here. No, I don't even... Not gonna get into that whole thing again.
WPO2 New Wave 30 FM, The Sturge.
Don't you touch that blah blah blah.
I wish he had Ron Swanson's mustache.
Oh shit. I should have expected this.
All that Windbox does is it blows you around.
Yeah. I just wanted to be stupid for a minute.
I actually didn't know those wind enemies were in here. I should have figured, but...
Congratulations, you broke an industrial fan.
Being on radio is to look absolutely nothing like a...
You cut out a little bit there, but I could see what you were going for.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Stupid fucking cyber gas. Oh, I wanted to just, like, slightly, like, barely, casually walk past them. It worked for the first one.
Alright, stupid challenge. You have to try to slide past it.
Okay. Aw. I know it's gotta be doable.
God, the fucking slide.
I got past one of them. Yeah. Oh, shit.
There's a thingus down there.
Oh, there is. Okay. Fuck you guys, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about Kesha.
Oh, that was actually really good shit down there.
Is that a thing I need to equip?
No. Those equip automatically.
Okay.
God, this is fucking Pokemon Ranger.
I like very briefly booted up this game before the stream to like make sure the ROM was working, or sorry, the official Nintendo Game Boy Advance cartridge TM was working, and
You mean the overclocked one?
Huh?
You mean your overclocked Game Boy?
Yeah. And yeah, Pokemon Ranger was the first thing I thought of. It looks very much like it.
The later games, like past 3, actually look a lot more like Ranger than this one does, even.
Sword. And now we wait. And I walk into attacks because I'm bad.
I forget. I remember there was another stream I did with you and like a few other people that I told some stupid work story. Was that the grilled cheese with no bread?
I mean, was like a story from you? Because there was...
Yeah.
Joey was the one who went to Sonic and wanted grilled cheese without bread. But,
Oh shit, Joey did that?
yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't Blue Water Cafe? Because when I was working at a cafe, some kid ordered grilled cheese with no bread.
Good. But yeah, it was, because Joey just basically doesn't know how to eat food. Or he's probably better about it now, but was always, like, a pain in the ass. And, so, like, we went to Sonic. It was the first time we ever went to it, and, like, we were picking what to eat, and we're telling Joey, like, they just have, like, kind of the usual stuff, like burger, like hot dog, whatever, and he's just like, I want grilled cheese, and they're like, we're like, you're not gonna eat it because you don't like bread. He's like, I'll eat it, and then he gets it, and then he bitches because it has bread on it, and then we're like, well, what did you think? He's like, I thought it would be in a cup.
No, see, the real way to get him to eat that would have been to put it between two Metroid Prime discs with chocolate on them.
Oh, yeah. God. I'd like some meatloaf. He doesn't even look like Tingle anymore. He just looks like a Spanish baseball player. No,
There's a gay clown in the first game, and the sixth
I
game.
missed both of those. I'm very good at this.
Yeah, the timing for some stuff is kind of really ass to get down.
Have either of us dealt with entitled parents at work?
Oh, fuck yeah, I have.
You can go ahead. I don't think I have any stories about it.
As far as entitled parents go, do you mean, like, people who let their kids run fucking wild and don't do anything about it? Because I've dealt with that plenty of times. I've been in the grocery industry for 10 years, so...
Missed an obvious panel? What do you mean? What do you mean?
There's a panel back towards the ending of that area where the gas was shooting up through the grating. Kind of off on
I was
the
trying to
sidewalk.
figure out how to get rid of the cloud. I thought I had to find a knob somewhere.
No, there is no knob to slob in this case. There's like a green panel. It's on that upper pathway there.
I thought I interacted with this already. Huh.
There's
okay.
a different one you interacted with.
See, I saw that as a wall.
It's no use.
I just saw that as a wall and not something that could be interacted with.
It's funny because you actually didn't.
Collects fans. Oh my god, this game. Are you a fan? Are
wanna
you
go
a
up the
fan?
stairs.
Is this duck a fan? Okay.
Speaking of duck.
Oh my.
I hope I didn't kill anybody with that. I think you want to check that chest in the bar area of the room. Oh, there it is. I'm right. Yeah, I guess I'm fucking stupid.
Okay, so like paper fans. That makes more sense. But I don't know if that's gonna really do that great of a job at getting this monoxapuff gas out of the way. Also, what is this? Strange
just a
animal.
hog.
Okay.
She has squeezed the hog too hard. There's this Pikachu skin on the fucking floor in there.
Yeah, I've heard that about the I actually interesting info on that whole Korean fan death thing. Yeah, there's like this ongoing belief in Korea that like if you leave a fan on overnight, it'll kill you. And so like they have to design their fans to like shut off after a certain amount of time. But apparently from what I've heard, it's not at, like, the cause of this was not actually, like, belief that people were dying from it, but more just, like, families using that as an excuse to cover up, like, suicide. And so, like, basically, like, their kid would commit suicide, and then they would, like, blame it on fans, and then, like, people got on board with this, and then it went too far, and they started making the fans to shut off. Like, it's... I don't even know what the fuck.
So, fair warning, there's a boss fight coming up.
Alright. Is it Windham?
No, it's, air pork tenderloin.
Yeah, I meant Airman. I don't know why I said Windman.
Windman is actually a character in this series, and he looks absolutely nothing like how he does in the classic series.
But does he give you the lightsaber when you beat him, though?
That thing that's blowing you around just, puts you back where you were.
Isn't that where I wanted to be?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm not sure how I get to air pork tenderloin.
That's just his name now.
Probably. Canadians are weird.
The one smart thing Ed has ever said.
I'm pretty sure that
there's this, one YouTube channel, I can't remember what it's called, but it has this really well done, like, fake anime opening. And the only other video on the channel is of weird noises that Double D made.
Alright.
It's kind of excellent.
I assume one of them is just like grunt. Like,
I think that is one of them, actually. You just fucked.
Yeah. I wanted to be sure of it. No.
I like you because you say fucks. Mike Matinee.
Mike Matinee?
Have you seen that?
No.
Here, let me send it to you. It would be quality viewing material for us. Alright, I just sent it.
Okay. Whatever shall I do with this box?
Yeah, those wind enemies are completely worthless on their own. They got tougher in Battle Network 3, but they're still kind of not the most powerful thing in the world. I'm enjoying this view of Mario's foot. I recommend sitting here.
I actually did right before the other encounter, but okay.
Oh, okay.
Ho, ho! Hello, Chin.
Chin, with his quest to defeat the fucking ugly Reds.
So, to recap, the story of this game so far has been, you get out of school, like, your summer vacation starts, and yet you have homework. You go home, your mom gets pissed off because you have bad grades, and so you just immediately go online, have a tutorial for something that I assume that you already know, and then, like, go get a license for some tournament, and then it's like, oh, by the way, your friend is getting gassed by, like the gas company is basically killing people to get insurance money. Like, where the fuck did this storyline come from? Like,
I'm gonna go ahead and spoil it. It's actually the net mafia. So the fucking mafia is gassing. And the very next scenario, they try to blow up a fucking dam. And I seriously doubt you'll play this through to the ending, so at the ending in this game, mute right now for anybody who, for whatever reason, is trying to avoid a spoilers from a game from like 2003. But I'm gonna stop here for a second. He'll get in line with you, and then like a line of explosions down your field.
Okay.
And then I think it's after 3 of them. I fought this guy so many fucking times to get his chip. Once you can encounter him regularly. Then he shoots those tornadoes out. And once he gets to a certain checkpoint in his health, he does a different attack where he spawns another style of tornado. The shockwave chips will be useful here because they can hit him through the tornadoes.
Oh, okay. And I failed anyway.
And if you had gotten dash attack chips, those are also really good for this fight. Basically, the best kind of strategy you can do here is wait till he's in line with you and is starting to do that explosion attack, and then hit him with something.
The wide sword hits 2 squares in front of you, right?
That's longsword that hits 2 squares. Wide sword hits 3 vertical.
Okay.
But you have to be in the middle row to get it to hit 3 vertical. A lot of times, though, he'll actually come up to his front row for this fight to do that explosion attack, so if you can get out of the way and hit him with the wide sword, that's actually a pretty effective strategy. Yeah, like that.
And then I walk into the explosion like a jackass.
Yes. But as I was saying, the ending of this game involves going to, like, a radiation-filled city where the internet and the real world are combining into one.
Okay.
It gets fucking weird fast.
Yeah, bad.
Not bad, just new. Yeah, that city does have a fuckload of porn in it. I think there is actually a somewhat racy poster you can find in there.
Hmm. Alright, well that was a boss fight that existed.
Busting level 1.
Because busting doesn't make me feel good.
Flashman EXE is...
No, this was so avoidable!
And then this guy fucking dies. This game really... I'm gonna say it now, it's kind of fucking shitty at the start, but, you know, it gets a lot better after this, like, first scenario here.
I mean, in terms of ridiculousness, I think it's pretty good. I was waiting for them to bring this up.
I can't remember offhand what the most ridiculous scenario is in this series. There's one in the 4th game where there's a member of the Mafia who is trying to get out and open a bakery.
Moi. Why did you have to say it like that?
Because she is rich.
And that's just the end of an episode of Franklin. Meanwhile... What the fuck is that poster? I'm basically seeing, like...
That poster is the Super Paper Mario enemy.
Like, yeah, see, I see, like, this weird blue machine with Mario sticking out of the left of it, like, pointing upwards, and then Luigi, like, fucking dying, getting sucked into the right side of it. It's like, Mario, I don't know what's going on! Like...
Luigi, I've transformed into an airplane at suicide mission.
What the fuck am I looking at?
No, it's fucking, JJ the jet plane.
Oh, God. Oh no, mysterious figure. I like the mandatory, like, the bad guys are talking to each other, and one of them is displeased at the other for not succeeding at bad
God,
thing.
it's fucking Professor Oak.
What's Professor Oak?
The silhouette of the guy, that's fucking Professor Oak.
Oh. Then goodbye. 3 seconds until explosion.
Wonderful.
And Arashi
And
fucking
he
dies.
Beep. Alright. Meanwhile...
I love the fucking Pikachu skin on the floor.
It is pretty... Oh god, it is. What the shit? Was that intentional?
Probably. This was supposed to be a Pokemon killer, I think. And the fucking Pikachu head on the wall, now that I look at it.
No,
That's more like a Tepig.
it looks more like meat.
Fucking me.
Anyway,
Feed Beach the Gherkin.
so we got to the end of a scenario. It's been an hour and a half, which is about how long I wanted to play it. If you know of any, like, ridiculous shit that happens coming up soon, I'll at least see what that is, but otherwise I think we might be done with this for now.
Well, there is the Pepe character, but that would take a while to get to, so. And there is that Cinemassacre thing I sent you that might be worth showing. This is fucking awesome.
Show it on stream, I guess, yeah. Alright. So, I guess my overall thoughts on this, the reason I never wanted to try this series was because I knew that it was kind of like... I basically thought of it as like Mega Man meets Fire Emblem, and as somebody who never really played Fire Emblem, that was probably a really bad comparison, but it's still kinda, but not really, like... The combat doesn't work the way that I expected it to. I didn't know that you could, like, move around in real time. I thought it was all, like, you move your token to this spot, and, like, then everybody makes a turn, and then you move to this spot. Like, so it's... There's more action in it than I expected, but I still don't really think I care for it too much. I just kind of prefer more traditional action games than this kind of thing. But it's not bad. I do like the stupidity of it in some cases. Also, there's some GBAs.
You can fight Dex, I think, too.
You can do what?
You can fight Dex, I think. I'm not sure, though.
Oh, I thought you meant, like, decks of cards. Yeah, okay. Let's see.
Yes.
I'll go ahead and give it a try. I'll crush you! I'll make a popsicle of you! I'll beat you!
Well, that has to be done with a Tinky Winky voice now. Alright, I'll crush you! Make a popsicle
I'll make a popsicle out of you! I just made Tinky Winky out of you.
Beat you! Ugh.
Not to be confused with Shitty Bender, which is the same voice.
Yes. Oh, face!
I, don't have a whole lot of places to go here.
Yeah, Gutsman's kind of an asshole. Eventually he gets a super rocket punch extreme attack.
Super Rocket Punch, yeah, extreme attack.
Yes.
Sounds good.
But not in this fight, it's later on.
Man. I can't believe all this space I have to move. Shit, I think I painted myself into a corner.
He can't actually hit you now,
Oh. Okay.
because there's too many panels that are out in the way. No, like I said, starting, don't use that.
I'm gonna wait, yeah.
But like I said, the starting areas of this game are just kind of bad because you don't have the selection of chips that you would towards the end.
Fair enough.
There's just not as much variety with what you can do. I am legitimately surprised that my computer hasn't crashed yet.
How common does that happen?
Fairly common, at least, once every couple days. It's really fucking weird. When Firefox crashes, it crashes my whole computer.
Oh, good.
And this computer likes to crash itself to force installation of updates. I don't know why it does this, but it does.
You don't know why it be like it is, but it do.
It be like it is.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this then.
Oh, don't forget that, Cinemassacre.
Yeah, no, we'll just open a game that I won't actually play, but will piss people off because they'll want me to play it, so, here's just Mother 3.
Yeah, that's... when are you streaming Mother 3?
Alright, so, let's see what we're looking at here. Let me actually stop the screen share.
Have you actually seen this?
Oh, yeah, I think I did. If there's like a specific spot that it's only 3 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll just randomly finish with me watching a Cinemassacre video because why not? Undo display capture.
I fucking love this video.
I don't know why we're just gonna end on this, but we are, and I'm probably not gonna include this part in the YouTube version. So, yeah. Bye.